Hey guys, I'm doing a video again, and I sang today a couple songs, and I'm at the most peace that I've ever been in my life. What has happened to me has opened myself up to be able to speak. I guess I just needed one more test, and I'm standing. I'm alive. I'm not dying. I'm not afraid. I'm not doubtful. I'm secure. So I just want to put this to my YouTube friends and my Facebook friends. Yes. I never go on Facebook anymore. Here and there I'll post a song, but I had posted something 5 days ago or six and saying thank you. And when I got a couple comments on it, it was like the opposition came against me. So, you know, uh, I just wanted to let you know I'm okay. I'm doing fine. And I'm at the most peace I've ever been in my life. When you finally learn to stand up for yourself and fight, there's a time and place for that. Okay. So we're supposed to be ready. And I'm ready. That's why I put the post on my Facebook and said stuff on my YouTube. I'm forgetting which one right here. But that's why I done it or did it. Okay. So I am fine. I'm doing better. I've been through a lot of struggle in my life. Let's not go into all the details because many of you know me, and I'm doing good. So I'm happy about that. Each day is a struggle, and but you learn to get through it. And I know everybody has problems, but that doesn't discount the problems that I'm having. And I'm allowed to talk about my problems. I'm allowed to help myself solve my problems. I'm allowed to put it on my Facebook and my YouTube and all that stuff. And I want you to know that you're allowed to do it too, you know. So some people that I have acquaintance with or whatever don't feel that that's proper. Some people, you know, I've dealt with people in my life that will hurt you and will cause problems. And they like to do that because they like to get you irritated. And I finally learned that in my life. They just want to see a rise out of you. So it's interesting. But then they don't want you to talk about it. They do it behind the scenes. They want you to be quiet about it. They don't want you to stick up for yourself. So I am sticking up for myself, and that's what makes me feel really good about it. And I can stand and I can breathe and I feel free, so letting things out helps. So I don't like it when people tell me that I can't do something, meaning that when they come against me and accuse me of something, they don't want to listen to my story, my side. They just want to come at me and attack and tear me down and get me to admit something that I didn't do. And that's rotten. So, what happened to me the other day is, I guess another test and another thing to go through. And that'll probably keep happening for the rest of my life. So when I put the post up and I do the video, that is inviting you to come to me and tell me what it is that I did that's bothering you. So why don't we just do it all right now? You know what I'm saying? So let's put it all on the table. But I just want you to know that I have a busy life. I have to take care of autism. I've been going things through years. I don't have much of anything. Thank God I have a house to live in and food to eat. Okay? All the other things I don't have. So some people may say that's because you spend your money in the wrong places. Just to let you know, I don't have any clothes. So I haven't had clothes since I don't even know how long. So yes, I tell people my business because I don't have anything to hide and I'm telling you the truth. And it makes me feel good when I can do this. So feel good, not only feel good, but I feel free because I'm putting the truth out. So I don't know what's wrong with it, but people don't like it. So, I would encourage other people to do it too. And, if they don't want to, that's their choice. But if I do want to, it's my choice. And I try to not name any names, so I will go check my Facebook post that I'm getting nailed for right now. That the person thinks that I guess they're exposed. But what do you think's happening in the world? The truth is coming out. Everything's being exposed. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Let me know what I did, and I'll try to apologize if I did it. And if I didn't, I'm not going to. Because if you can't tell me exactly what I did, but see, they throw it at you that you can't remember, but I said I can't remember. Okay, so, what am I to apologize for if I don't know what I did and they won't explain what I did? And then, I don't get that. So I really don't. So I'm working on things just like you are. And thank you for watching. And guess I just want to let you guys know how I am. There's a lot of things that you don't know about me, meaning how I'm suffering, and I'm still suffering. So, I know you guys are all too. But like I said, it doesn't discount what I'm going through. So I usually try to keep myself private. I don't go on Facebook much. I've only been going on there because since my mom passed away, I found an app called Shmuel, and it makes me happy because I can sing. And I also started making YouTube videos right before my mom passed away in August 28th of 2016. It's brought me to, a good place in my life to be able to speak. So I encourage you to try new things like that too. It's $40 $40 a year to do Shmuel. I haven't been able to get out to any bars and do karaoke. I've had a real sheltered life because of what I had to go through with autism, and I missed out on a lot of things, even just being on Facebook. I mean, so the real little things that are available to everybody, I haven't been able to do. So I'm itching. This is what I do to keep myself feeling better, and I always try to be respectful. But I do want people to know that if you come up against me and you're disrespectful, and then I might be too. So that's the truth. I mean, everybody screws up. I put a couple posts on my Facebook today about Romans 3:23, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. I can't even quote the Bible verses, but that comes to me sometimes. And we're all sinners and we all do things wrong. And the only way we can make it work is through Jesus Christ. Okay? Because if we try to solve it on our own, we do it wrong. And I admit to you, I've done a lot of things wrong in life, meaning I don't know how, I don't know what to say, I don't know how to react. I've jumped at people. I've told them off, I guess. I mean, I I would say that initially I try to handle it the correct way, and then I slip up. That is the truth. So, I'm sorry if I've hurt you. I don't know how many times I have to say that. You may feel that since I have not been around, since I'm not sending cards, since I don't have money to send gifts, I've tried my best to come to the Christmases. I've tried my best whenever I can. We don't have a running vehicle. That has been for like 5 years. Okay, honestly, okay, it's hard for me. When my mom passed, I went through very deep grief. But look at me now. I'm happy about it. You find a few other friends that have gone through the same thing. You talk to them. YouTube and Shmuel have been a lifesaver. And so I'm sorry, but sometimes I slip and I do things. But if you would know, and if you would really, really look into the detail, how often do I post? There was 2 years at one time that I wasn't even on Facebook. There was another time, I think it was like a year and a half or two. I said, to heck all with this shit. I'm not even going there. Because I was so sensitive and hurting so bad and in such a rut from a daily, I can't tell you how much sleep I've lost. I could never explain to you how much sleep I've lost. That's one thing that I do have to mention the doctor when I go, because he might not realize, when you go, you don't get much time, but you can't make up sleep, and I've lost so much. My life is probably the most unstable than anybody I ever know. And I just ask you, how would you feel if you could not control your own life? How would you feel if, for instance, Usually kids go to the bed at the same time every night. You eat at the same time every day. Kids end up growing up. They move out. They go to college. They get a car. They can shower themselves. They can do all that personal stuff on their own. But at 23 years old, you're still having to do that. My life has to be so responsible every day that I don't get time to myself. So any little thing that people, I'm sorry to say, but sometimes take for granted, I've never even had that opportunity to have. I don't know if I ever will. So if it looks like I'm having fun, if you think that I'm ignoring you, I'm not ignoring you. I'm actually just now starting to learn and have time to live a little bit for me. I've had to put it all towards our son. I've had to put all my energy, my time, my mind, my heart, my spirit, my everything to someone else. That was and still is my responsibility. If I don't do and take care of what God gave me, I will never have anything more than that. So I'm sorry because I haven't had enough time to write to you, to call you, to send you cards, to send you gifts, to send you love. I want to tell you that I couldn't, and a lot of the times I wasn't able. I have lost so much sleep in my life. I have built-in dark circles. I have some cover up on there. My health is deteriorating. I have received help from some respite and some community living service. If you could understand that the services suck, they are not good. Okay? I want to say more, but if you have any questions, just ask me. If you might have to deal with Social Security or Medicaid or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? I have been through it. What was most important is our son, and that's what I had to do. And I'm finally, for the first time a month ago, I could start to go for a walk. It's building. Our sleep is still kind of crazy, but it's more regular. It's within reason, but it's not at the same time as everybody else. So it's different. And I explain this and tell people this because they need to know. Come on, they need to know. Sorry, I had to pause it because the dog, he keeps whining, but I have the door propped open with the the screen. I think I want to make my own doggy door and put it in the screen somehow, and then that would be cool. So, probably just, probably just need a sawzall and some flaps and stuff. But I mean, we're finally at more of a calm point to where we can do more things. And sorry it's so late. It's taken 23 years, but that's what God has given us. There's so much more in there that I could add, that if you ever want to know and how the hell you get through it, I'm willing to help anybody. Okay? So I'm sorry if I jumped down your throat a little bit when you accused me, but I have a right to defend myself, and that's what I'm going to do. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Then stay away from me. So I'm glad I can speak. Thank God. Thank you, God, I can speak. All right. I hope I can be a good influence to you. I hope I don't, lead you in the wrong way or down the wrong path, because God wouldn't want me to do that. Okay, so I've had to do a lot of wrong things in order to get to the right place. So, I am probably more guilty than you might feel about yourself. So I have lots of stories I could tell you. If you ever want to ask any questions, just let me know. Okay? So I really appreciate it. And this is for my Facebook followers also, which I don't go on Facebook much. It's for my family, my Facebook followers, my YouTube. I'm only here to help myself get better and help other people if I can. I'm sorry if I offend you by what I do, but I need to learn to speak and stand up for myself, or I could have ended up in a mental hospital. So here we are. Thank you for sharing your life with me. And thank God for letting us be able to do that. So, and God, please keep leading me in the right way. But, I stand up to things these days and I'm not putting up with it, so sorry that I have to be that way, but I do. I have to protect myself and my family, and that's it. All right. Love you.